I'm gonna give people time to pop into the room. Surprise! 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 Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. Y'all know I like to do pop-up lives when I have a moment, so going to give people time to pop into the room and everything. But hello, 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 everybody. I'm going to be looking a little rough, okay, because I barely comb my hair. I just pulled it up and put some sunglasses on, not sunglasses, but my eyeglasses, so I can see. And we're going to see if anyone has anything we're going to discuss today. Everything, because I think I haven't been live in like a week. So, hey, Nay, love you, baby. Love my cousin, Nay. Trying to close all these damn windows I have up here shopping for no damn reason. But what? Why my screen so? Need to be able to see the comments. Need to be able to see the comments. So if you are in the room, please like the video and everything. Not much has been going on this week. In the news and everything. Let me cut my fan down a little bit because I feel like it's blowing too much. And I'll at least put the screen down. So y'all can at least see my face enough. Got the little sun coming in or whatever on this good little Sunday afternoon. I'm not going to be on here long for real this time, y'all. For real this time. Because I want to try to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, the last 2 episodes. And I may possibly review last night's episode. I'm not sure. And stuff. But also to get ready for tonight's shows, which I can't even remember which ones those are. And I'm waiting for my power review to be approved. Okay. So I'm trying to make the best of my time so I'm not up real late tonight because I want to go to bed before 5 a.m. But again, hello to everybody who has popped in the room real quick. Hey, BJ. It's been a while since I caught a live. I am good. I have a little bit of energy, but not a lot of bit of energy and everything. But we shall see how that goes. Yeah, I don't go on live as much anymore because YouTube be funny acting. Every time I do a live, right when it ends, I have to review requested. So I be looking like, man, I ain't got the time. And I don't like being, silence on what I can say on my live. And sometimes I have to watch what I say on here. But when I have moments, I'm like, okay, I got a free little hour or so. Let me see who, on here. But I don't schedule them as much as I used to. But hello, everybody. I see Donovan is in here. I see Sassy is in here. Hello. Hey, from Miami, from Pamela. Thank you, Mark Miller. Loved your power review. Glad it didn't get flagged. Well, no, it got flagged. It definitely got flagged. I finished my power review last night, and I meant to put it to unlisted, and and it was on public, so it went live last night, and I didn't realize it. And then once people were commenting, I'm like, how's somebody commenting? And I was seeing, I put it to public by accident. So so within that little short 20 minutes, the video got flagged. So I just put it back to unlisted. The thing is, if you are a subscriber and if you have hit that notification bell, when videos go live, they send you a notification. So when our videos get flagged, we usually put them to unlisted or private. I put mine to unlisted. So if you have hit the bell and everything, you can see, you will have the link to the video, so you're still able to watch it. So I always put it on unlisted so that people can still see it a little bit, but it's still under review by YouTube. So yeah, that's the reason why if you got the notification, you were still able to see it, but it's under review right now. But if you go to my channel, the video isn't there because it's not available for just anybody. So, that's a little something I do because I feel like if you're a real Jaybird, you would have hit the notification bell to get notice when my videos come up. So that way, even when the video was pulled down and I put it to unlisted, you can still watch it. And hopefully it still adds on it when y'all watching it. I don't know, but we shall see. But yeah, it got flagged. Power always get flagged. Basketball Wives always gets flagged. My love at the lockup usually gets flagged. Um, Love and Hip Hop's do, Black Inks, basically all the show, girl, all of them. And it's the title of the show, which is crazy. 90 Day Fiance do. That's why sometimes you see some YouTubers, finagling the words of it. And even with Power, I put the word, I spelled it out differently. I put like P space O space or whatever, and it still got flagged. I get flagged less because I'm cussing less, I think. But also, like, I think I spelled Basketball Wives wrong by accident, and it didn't get flagged. And I don't want to change it back because it may get flagged once I change it back. Snowfall didn't get flagged, luckily. So it's touch and go, but it's usually the same kind of videos that get flagged. So at this point, I'm used to it. But I mean, it's still frustrating. But I mean, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. Okay, can't do nothing about it. But hello to everybody who also popped into the room. I need to look for your power review. You didn't say, yeah, it's on. It's And if you're not a person who has hit the notification bell for all notifications from my channel, you can't see it. So it was up last night for a good 25 minutes, I think it was. And then it got flagged and I pulled it down. It'll be back up whenever, because like right now it has 193 views. So those people were able to watch it at least at that time. So that's like, okay, I have almost 15,000 subscribers. At least 193 of them are subscribed to my notifications. So, it's cool. I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Mark Miller. Hey, Chad, at least a friend of my head. I'm a friend in a lot of people's heads. That's kind of cool. I saw Love, Marriage, Huntsville, and Martell, or whatever his name is a trip. Yeah, I haven't watched the new episode yet. It's on my DVR, and I want to catch up on maybe the past 2 or 3 episodes to see where they were. I couldn't get into it last season, but I think it was a lot going on with different TV shows or whatever. So I was kind of over it. So I want to watch the last two episodes to see, is it worth me looking at the new season to review, because there are no other shows that come on Saturdays. So this will be my only Saturday show. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to, do that or not. Jasmine Walker, hey, from St. Louis. St. Louis, okay, hey. Power was unlisted when I watched it this morning. Dang, I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, you know, it happens. It's fine. Um, Glad to see that you aren't involved or doing commentary on the current sector section BS. I don't even know what you're talking about. The operation. I don't know. You speaking Spanish to me, person. What we going? What we gotta do to get them to stop flagging? We're gonna have to protest. No, there's nothing that y'all can do. The most that y'all can do to help us is when we put our videos back out, is to watch them. Like, there's nothing that anyone can do to stop them from getting flagged, because it's not a person flagging us. It's literally the YouTube algorithm. I think I said that like maybe every time we talk about it, but it's the most y'all can do is when we do put the videos back out is to watch them. That's really it. But no one can stop them from getting flagged. The most you can do is, if I see my video is flagged, I can take it down and re-upload it and hope the second time the algorithm doesn't catch it. The bad part is if it does catch it, and that's just a longer time for the video to be put out. So once my video gets flagged, I rarely have the time to pull that one down, re-upload it, and wait, because I don't have that much time between when I'm here doing this and when I'm at my regular job. And once I'm at work, I can't I can't re-upload a video because I'm at work. I would have to wait till I get off work 9 hours later. And then, so like, if I'm up in the morning and it's flagged or whatever, I don't have time to pull it down and re-upload another one. So, it is what it is. I got YouTube Premium, so no ads. So yeah, anybody who has YouTube Premium, that just means that you already pay a fee. There's a fee that's paid that I get a little bit of money from or whatever, so it's fine. Um, so what, do they try to get black shows? No, because my 90 Day Fiance stuff gets flagged. It's just, even I think if I was to Housewives of Beverly Hills, I think it will still get flagged. It's not the black. It's just, I can do a gossip chat. It'll get flagged. This live, which it says hello Sunday, whatever it says, will probably get flagged. So it's not even the black shows. It's just, it's I can't even explain it. That's the weird. It's this. anything can get flagged for any reason. And all we have to do is when any YouTuber posts a video for the first 20 or so minutes, we're consistently refreshing to see if it's going to get flagged instantly. Because if it does, we can pull it down. Usually, most videos of mine, at least, are flagged within the first 5 to 10 minutes. I'm saying the longest I've seen one take is about 30, and I was like, man, y'all waited 30 minutes to do this because by then I'm doing other stuff. But sometimes, it can be, if it's not within that first 20 or 30 minutes, for me, it's usually 4 days later or 5 days later. And at that point, I'm not in school because, most YouTubers, we get the most views within the first 2 days of our videos being out, or even, well, yeah, the first 2 days of it being out. So if a video gets flagged and it's 3 days later, that's fine because I've gotten the bulk of my views usually. And if it's flagged at that point, I can put it up on the review request, not have to pull it down because I've gotten the bulk of my views. And usually for me, my videos get approved. I rarely have a video flagged that gets demonetized. And when I do, I'm pissed. They did my first power video like that this season. My power season 6, episode 1 video got flagged, and it was actually, I was like, what? And so I took it down after I had like almost 4,000 views on it. I took it down, and then I put a new one back up that got cleared. And then at that point, I got maybe 2,000 views, and I was like, oh well, it is what it is. Oh, thank you, Raven Gray. Happy Sunday. I appreciate your work, and you keep me going throughout the week. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you. But yeah, so that's, it's just weird to where we have to consistently make sure that our videos are getting played with ads, because again, that's how we get paid. So I don't want to be, up to 5 a.m. on a power video and I don't get paid for it. That don't work for me. So, we just hope that our viewers understand, because, it is what it is. It's the cussing. No, because it's not the cussing, because people who cuss on video, I've seen people who cuss way more than me and their videos still have ads. It's YouTube has rules and guidelines. Yes. Cussing is one of them, but that's not the only one. I cuss in my videos and they still get approved. That's the thing. It's literally an algorithm. It's not a person who's flagging them. It's as if you if a face recognition system is looking for anybody with blue eyes, but anybody with brown eyes, but they really need to find a black person, but it will still flag brown-eyed white people because it's looking for something in particular, but it doesn't know that it's grabbing the wrong thing. And that's, it's a system. So until they have it to where a person is flagging stuff, and not the damn algorithm, it'll be, it'll be an issue. Because if you plan on having ads in your videos, you can't say the F word. I can say fuck, bitch, shit, mother. I can say all of that. YouTube is not telling us that we cannot cuss. That's not true. That's not actual or factual. You can cuss on YouTube. You can. The thing is, if you curse too much, if your whole video is you cussing from start to finish and every other word is a cuss word, that will probably get demonetized simply because the people who want their ads on videos may not want that associated with their brand. But you can cuss. You can cuss. So that's not true. Again, this is nothing. It's nothing, y'all. It's like y'all think it's something simple and it's not. And it's just not. So I don't know how else I can say that. Thank you, Tamara Womack. Just want to say I appreciate your consistency and dedication. Thank you, because it takes a whole village, and I'm the village. So it's a lot to go through, but I have my own little schedule and stuff, and consistency and dedication is definitely one and two things that I have. You have to have to be a YouTuber, because if you're not consistent, people will forget that you are there. And if you're not dedicated on them hard nights when you're just so tired, you don't feel like talking, you won't do it. So, because there's plenty of nights when like last night, I had just finished recording Power, and I'm like, shit, now I have to like edit it. And that's sometimes why my videos are so long, because I don't have the time or the energy at 4 a.m. to, shift through the 45 minutes of talking that I'm done. So sometimes y'all just get what y'all get. Sometimes I do have time and I cut stuff down. But last time I was literally in my chair like, oh my God, I could not. So I think I listened to maybe 20 minutes worth of my stuff and cut it down a little bit, little bit. But I couldn't sit through the whole 45 because I was just so tired. So it definitely takes dedication because there's moments when you just don't feel like reviewing. You don't feel like talking. And that's why I think I do these pop-up lives because sometimes I'm like, okay, I feel like having a conversation. Like I have a little bit of energy right now. I can talk, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not live that often. So that's why y'all get these pop-up lives because I'm looking like, okay, I have the time to do it and I'm not exhausted right now. So, you know, I try to have it, both ways. Hey Jolie, sending you much love from from Abu Dhabi. Okay, hey, what I'm saying? JayBird headphones are great. The sound is customizable. Oh, I don't know what that's about. I don't know. The sound sometimes can be the sound when you listen can depend on if you're on a cell phone, if you're on a computer, or whatever. It's many different things. But hopefully y'all can hear me just fine. Okay. Hey Diva popped in, Celeste popped in. Hey y'all. Happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday. Y'all watching Married to Medicine tonight. I will be reviewing Married to Medicine. That stuff will be up tomorrow. Because what I'll come on tonight. I have to still do my growing up New York review, which I have not even watched the show. I'm gonna watch that once I get off here with y'all. But I have to do 90 Day Fiance tonight, Potomac tonight, and Married to Medicine tonight. And those will be up tomorrow. Um, I think that's it. Yeah. So that's what y'all have to what will be up tomorrow. I'm hoping Married to Medicine is entertaining this season. I just don't now that Quad is I think she's officially divorced. I don't want no Quad and Greg talk at all. Is it Greg? It is Greg. I don't want none of that or whatever, but it should be great. Um why did my screen pop up? I got your sex with for as much as you post. And we gotta keep watching that. Yes, that's a very great one. So I'm way below down on the comments, y'all. So I don't know. Um. Oh, thank you, JJ. Sorry, I'm just not scrolling down, seeing stuff, y'all. Anybody can answer. Can you get monthly views if I watch on one video multiple times? Yeah. Every time you watch a video, it counts as a view. Um. Yeah, so if you watch the one video more than once, it still counts as a view. Yeah. I watched that basketball wives video at least 3 times. So thank you. Some people do watch my videos more than once, which is a great thing. And I'm appreciative. I don't know what else to say. Hey, I know you did a couponing video a while back. If you have questions, put the word question because sometimes I skim past stuff if I don't see like the word question or whatever. So just please put the word question. Thank you. But Jeremy Glenn, hey, I know you did a couponing video a while back. Do you have any tips when shopping for groceries? Well, you when shopping for groceries, you can't always find good coupons on everything that you will buy that way. But if you just have to shop smart, like get the brands you like and catch some stuff when it's on sale. Always look for coupons for it. Sometimes it's about if you shop at a store that has rewards. Sometimes it's not about if you have a coupon for that food. Sometimes if you buy other stuff that you get a reward for, you use that reward money towards other grocery stuff. I don't my coupon and stuff is not really for grocery shopping. It's more for like clothes and household things. Because sometimes you just have to shop the sales. Like when someone's if for like Kroger, when they had buy five, save five, or when Meyer had buy 10, save $1 on each or whatever, I shop those things. I save more money on household stuff or on clothes. Even today, I just posted on my IG. I had a $20 credit, not credit. I had a $20 gift check or gift whatever from Torrid, and so I used it on the dress that I have been wanting. That was then on clearance for 40% off. So the dress was like maybe 20 whatever dollars, and then I had an extra 5% off. So I got a dress for free, basically. So, couponing within food, household stuff, and clothing is all about shopping the deal, shopping the sale, and then using whatever coupon you may have off or credits you may have towards your purchase to get, the least amount of stuff. And like for me, sometimes when I shop, I'll have stuff sent to the store because shipping to the store is free shipping. Well, I pay to have it shipped to me. I can have it shipped to the store because most stores are near my house or my job. So, I save money that way. Um, I saw your videos are being flagged. Hopefully, algorithm will be corrected just soon. We hope so. Question. Sorry, we already answered, but have you reviewed the latest Queen Sugar? I'm gonna do that today. I didn't do last week because I was too tired, but I have the notes for Queen Sugar, and I'm gonna do that today as well. So those will be up today. I'm not gonna wait and put those up tomorrow. I'll probably schedule them for later on tonight whenever I am done doing them because I know the season finale of Queen Sugar is on for next week, so I'm gonna definitely do that. And that's for Deidre Haney, I think it is. It seemed like they are all over your videos right now because you're going rapidly. I wasn't like that before. It wasn't. But not only it wasn't like that for me, it wasn't like that for other YouTubers as well. The change happened a couple months ago, and then out the blue, a lot of our videos were getting flagged. And I know this because we talk like we the you we YouTubers talk a little bit about stuff. So we always know when each one is going through something. And if you notice some of your favorite YouTubers, if you some of our videos just aren't going up as fast as they used to. It's because we're catching it being flagged. And that's one good thing. I don't mind YouTube flagging my video before I put it out. Because if it's before I put it out, I can just have a review requested and it does take like 24 hours. So that's why sometimes if I schedule a video to go up at 11, it'll get flagged at like 11:05. It won't be really be approved until the following day at around 2. So that's the hard part that we have to wait for the cycle of it to, get approved or whatever. But yeah, it wasn't as bad before. Like I know last year my power videos never got flagged at all. I would get flags here and there and it would be fine. But they also say that yeah, when your channel is growing rapidly, they're trying to make sure that your content is, what I'm saying, per the guidelines, which I get. I completely get. And the more subscribers a person gets, the easier I think it is to get things review requested because there's a pecking order. And if you have, let's say, 100,000 subscribers, your videos are either less likely to get flagged or more likely to get reviewed faster because YouTube knows that popular YouTubers, no matter what they be doing, get the most views within the first 2 days. So, you know, it's just yes. I think it's one part of yes, I am growing rapidly, but two, they just changed their systems because I'm like I have less than 50,000 subscribers. You know, Alex has 40,000. Bonnie has 50 or 60. Rox has over all of thousands and thousands and thousands, but their videos are getting flagged too. So for me, that's the reason why I can say it's not just me because I know bigger YouTubers who have more subscribers than me are having the same issue. So for me, that's why I can say it's not just me. It's a part of it too, but I'm like, I get it. Where did I see the next question? Um, no idea why YouTube was messing with your uploads. They mess with everybody. It's not just me at all. Um, hey ma, did they give y'all the heads up when the algorithm rolled out? Is it permanent? Do y'all know I just started? There's always been an algorithm. There always has been. There are many updates that come out, and usually we you no, we don't get an email like, okay, this is changing. No, but because there are just so many people going through it, you just kind of find out through the grapevine, like, okay, because things start getting flagged and things are going crazy, and then you kind of see um a video from like the YouTube Creator Studio, whatever else. Say, okay, this has changed. We're working on that and working on this. So it's not like they notify us specifically, like, okay, we're going to email all YouTubers. No, but we have to do our own due diligence too and be aware of the upcoming changes that may happen. So, it is what it is. Um, I started doing the ship to store because of you makes sense because it's free. Yeah, I don't. This is how I shop. The reason I shop online is because I can see everything that store has to offer that I may want. I'm a person where I don't like going in the store shopping because you never know where the stuff is, and you really can't see how it looks on a person. You can kind of hold it up, okay, what's on a hanger? You can't really see it. I don't I shop online because I can see it on the actual person. And even if the person is not my size, I can still imagine how it will look on me based on how it looks on them. I have a keen eye for that. Honestly, I do. I rarely have to return clothes. The only time I have to return clothes is if my boobs are too big and it's too tight around my boobs, the pants are too long. That's usually it because I'm so short. I'm only 5 feet. So I can do that. And plus, um, even though sometimes in store it can be stuff that's on a clearance or whatever, I don't like the fact that I feel like some of the clothes in the store could have been returned and was worn by somebody else, and that's why it's a discount. So I usually just shop online because I can see, okay, this is all their clearance stuff. This is all the new stuff, and I can see what I want. I can put stuff in my cart and wait for it to go on sale. I can move stuff to a list and see this and see that. But also, I can just still send it to the store, and I go to the store and I can just put it in the bag, and it's all mine. And I can leave. But so, and that also helps your favorite stores because if you're shopping online and sending stuff to your house, that means they'll close stores. I don't want the stores to close. I don't want that, but because I still want to be able to return my stuff to a store if I need to. Because like Lane Bryant, for instance, I shop all the time in Lane Bryant, but not in the store. However, when I go to the store, the sales associates know exactly who I am. I walk in, they're like, "Hey, Jay Lee, hey, Miss Johnson," because I have all my stuff sent there. Like I can walk in and the girl will say, "Can you go in the back and get Miss Johnson stuff? She has 2 bags in the back," because I still frequent the store. So, for that reason, it's not as if they don't need. And again, it helps the store people not have to worry about, a long line of people shopping for stuff. It's something easy. Go grab it back and bring it to the front. Okay. And again, it's free shipping to the store. You get the same discounts, you know what I'm saying? Because usually the discounts in the store are the same discounts online, but you have to go in the store and see if they have your size, see if it comes a certain color, see if it comes a certain length, and I don't have time for all that. I'd be too busy. Nope, no, thank you. Okay, so your ship to store is always just better in my opinion. I'm not saying that you should not go in the stores. I just don't have time to go in the stores, because it is what it is. Uh, Question: Would you be interested in doing an interview on the debate this week? You're a great influence. No, I'm not a political person. I am not aware enough of all the people. I think it's like 10 people right now, or all the issues. I'm not in the know enough to be commenting on that at all. I know my lane and I stay in it. And again, because I'm not political like that, I don't want to be fussing or arguing with anybody. I keep that stuff to myself. The most you'll get be commenting about political stuff is on my IG when I may say if something pissed me off and that's really it. But I don't bring that here because I feel like it would be too much of a tense situation because some of them people who support who's in office right now will come around and say stuff, and I know my attitude would get saying times 10, and I don't have time for it at all. So nah, that's not me. Are anyone going to see the Hustle movie with J Lo? I don't think I will. I've seen some reviews and they were good. They said she did really, really good. But I feel like J Lo is always J Lo in any movie. So I mean, and I like J Lo movies. I love Made in Manhattan. I love Selena. I think I have liked a, mm, not all, but most of her movies. So it's not that I think she's not a good actress, but I'm like she's always herself in one way or the other. So I'm never, kind of like, oh wow, that's surprising. No, I feel like she's gonna be a stripper who's like telling the girls to do whatever. That's still J Lo. She still does it the same way. She reminds me of Gabrielle Union, who, even though Gabrielle Union is great in all of her roles, she's still Gabrielle Union. even when she was in when Jennifer Lopez was in Enough, she was still Jennifer Lopez in a short wig, and she was upset at her. So I'll wait until it's like on Comcast, and I'll get it for $5.99. It's like, nah, I'm good. You have me watching shows I never even heard of. Be interested to hear your opinion. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I'm going to do a video about the fall upcoming shows because my DVR went crazy. I guess it got delusional and it forgot its memory, and it like deleted all of my recordings when all of the scheduled record, so all the TV shows I had set to record the series, because the shows I record, they all disappeared. I think Comcast like upgraded the systems or whatever, because I do see something on there now where I can prioritize my series, which I love. I love, love, love that. But it did it Friday, and I came home from work, was tired, and I usually don't watch TV on my television. When I review my shows, I'm watching my shows on my computer. I paid two grand for this computer. I'm gonna get my money's worth, and because I can watch the shows on here, and I can easily get screen grabs to put pictures in my reviews for y'all. So I rarely watch TV on my television for shows I review. Now shows I watch those on my television. But anyway, I happened to come home Friday, was tired, and wanted to watch like Flip or Flop on my television. And I cut my TV on. I'm looking like, wait, why is my DVR schedule like? Why is like only 4 shows? And I'm like, what the fuck? And it had deleted everything. So I'm like, oh, this is so stupid. So I had to like reset most of my shows. And because I can't set it for the show to come this fall, I had to pull, the preview fall schedule for the days and times, so I know to set my DVR before then to take shows, because I'll forget, and now I'll be real pissed if I don't get to know. Oh my god, great! I just need to know when shows will be on. So I'm going to do a video about premiere dates for the fall for shows that will be coming out in September and October. So basically, either shows I review or shows I watch, and that will be up later on today as well. So there are many like this is a show. It's a show right now that y'all may not know about, or I may not or may. It's called The Righteous Gemstones. It comes on. Is it HBO? Yeah, it comes on HBO, and I'm a person to where I like weird comedy, weird jokey, weird shows. And what's this dude's name? Um, Danny McBride. Danny McBride has played in a lot of different movies. He's a white guy, kind of got like curly hair. He's kind of heavy set or whatever, but he's freaking hilarious. And he used to be on this show called Vice Principals. It was him and another guy whose name I can't remember, but Vice Principals was either on Showtime or HBO, one of the two. I can't think about it. But The Righteous Gemstones also stars John Goodman, and it's about John Goodman is a pastor. So they're a family of, or whatever. But his one son, the Danny McBride character, is like he be doing cocaine, he be with hookers, it's all this weird stuff. And it's about their family and how shady he is, the son, and can ruin the family. It's weirdly funny. It's like white people funny, but funny. Like it's I like the show. Okay. So try to watch episode 1 if you have HBO. Again, it's called The Righteous Gemstones. I find it funny. Like I watched the Black Lady comedy show. I watched I think only one episode. I didn't find it that funny. I didn't. I was like, oh, and it's not funny. I can see why people would find it funny, but I didn't watch it. And when I wasn't like laugh, I wasn't really entertained. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. But like, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I have to watch every week. But again, I only watch episode 1. But I have a different sense of humor than people, or whatever. So, but I do watch the Gemstone show. But it is what it is. Anyway, I've been getting all off topic sometime. Where is okay? I just lost. I don't even think they could speak on politics. No, YouTubers can speak on politics. However, I feel like you should only speak on politics if you know stuff. I don't know enough to do that at all. Question: did Red Lobster do anything about the crying baby? Oh my god! While y'all are trying to enjoy your no, this is so. I went out to eat Friday after work, and then also Saturday with two separate friends. So Friday we went to Duo, me and my coworker Shannon, and so I had two weird days at two different restaurants. So Friday we went there. The Duo opens at 5. So we were going right after work at 5. Um, and we get there, it was crazy traffic going there. So that was one thing. So I finally get there, whatever. So we're sitting there chit chat. They have happy hour and stuff. Excuse me. And they have really, 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 Duo has really, really good drinks. Okay. Really good drinks. It's like $5 for your drinks or whatever. And they can get you faded. So I always go to Duo, and whenever I'm at Duo, I always get the exact same meal. I get the New York strip steak and the mashed potatoes. And saying I want the steak on a separate plate, then the potatoes with a little zip sauce. Okay, and I get either a Duo punch. I get a giant peach. I may get a lemon drop. So I get one of the martinis or whatever because they $5 a piece. So I'll get like three of them, and you can get a great buzz for like $15 for the food. Anyway, but I'll always get the same food. I always this very great steak. So again, they opened at 5. Open at 5, and Duo was a busy place. So I placed my order, whatever, and the lady come back and said, "Oh, they said that the steak may take a really long time to be cooked." And I said, "Well, how long is it? It's a really long time." She was like, "Oh, well, I don't know." I said, "Well, can you?" I said, "I'm sitting here drinking. Like, well, go. Can you go find out? Because I'm not. I don't have to eat real quick. Like, I'm not that hungry." So she comes back. "Oh, well, it's gonna be like 30 minutes for them because the steaks are all frozen." I say, "Frozen? But y'all open at 5. Like, was nobody here to prep earlier? I don't really get it." And so she's like, "Well, I don't know." And I said, "Well, again, I'm sitting here drinking. I can wait 30 minutes because I'm still sitting here drinking and we're talking." And so it's like, "Oh, okay." Steak was brought to me maybe 30 minutes later, which isn't that long when you're sitting up there eating and like you're just drinking or whatever. So I think that was one weird thing where they was trying to not give me my steak. Yesterday, me and a second friend, me and Carlydia, went to Red Lobster. And we went, okay, and get in there. And I always say I want a table, not a booth. Okay, I guess this is the story time. I want a table, not a booth. I say that because one, I'm short, and in booths, my feet don't touch the floor, and two, I have big boobs. My boobs are always sitting on the table, and I hate that. I like a chair because I can push myself back enough to where my boobs ain't in my food. You know what I'm saying? I have big breasts. That's what it is. So I always request when I go out, I want a booth at a table. I mean, a table, not a booth. Anyway, because most of the time the booth is jimmy to the wall, so I can't move back enough where my breasts aren't like right on the table or whatever. But too much information. So they're like, "Cool for a table. It'd be like 20 minutes. Fine, don't care." They were very busy that day. Don't fine. It was so many people around. I'm like, I ain't got time for it. Carlydia was in her car smoking a little bit of weed or whatever. So I had my purse sitting next to me to save her space. And so people kept looking at me like, "Okay, you went first." And I'm like, "Well, no, someone's gonna be sitting here. Um, I'm saving a seat because someone is sitting here." And so that was one thing. So we finally they like, "Okay, your table's ready." It was like maybe like 20 minutes later. And we go in the back and they take us to a booth. And Carlydia laughed the moment she's like, "I know Jay hates my feet don't touch the floor." I don't want my feet to be dangling. And so I was like, "Well, no." And it took us like all the way to the back, like to the back. Because at most Red Lobsters, there's like a back area that they have like blocked off for like big parties. So we were taken back there. And I was like, "Well, no." I told her I didn't want to put on a table. So I'm gonna sit over here because it was an open table. And so we went and we sat there. So we had a great waitress or whatever. But again, that was one thing that pissed me off. When we were sitting up front, we saw the family with the loud baby up front. We saw them walk in, and so they were told it'd be like an hour wait. We saw that or whatever. So again, it was me and Carly D at one table. It was a girl and a guy at one table, quiet in the back. Okay, we wasn't many people. They then, as we was back there, we already ordered our food, had some drinks and whatever. We were about to get our food, and they come and sit the family down. It was a black family. Black. It was four adults and two kids who was like maybe 8 and 9 or whatever age, and then the baby who was like maybe 1. Okay. Now the baby is who y'all heard on my IG screaming at the top of their lungs. I mean, like it was just so aggravated. But before the baby was screaming, the family, which is loud talking, and this is how you don't want to judge people on how they look, but they look like a family who will be talking about Section 8 with a loud crying baby. Okay, that's what it is. What it is. Like, not they looked that way. Don't care. So we were sitting there, and me and Carly was having great conversation, chit chat, and everything. Talking about we're gonna talk about cracking jokes on life and stuff like that. And the family sitting there, and the one person who I thought was like a child, not a child, but like was my age or whatever. She's the grandmother, okay? And the grandmother is talking like, yeah, that bitch don't know, you know what I'm saying? Her man want me. And I'm like, I don't think that man wants you, lady. And not to be funny, because she looked different. She looked different. And she was like, everybody man want me. And I'm like, do they? Okay. But again, it was what it was. And she then went into the conversation of, yeah, because so and so's man is fucking me and not, and I'm like, oh, so you having sex with somebody else's man. It was the craziest conversation that I really wish I would have started recording on my phone sooner. But me and Carlini were so shocked at what she was saying out loud to, the restaurant. Okay. I couldn't push record on my phone because I was like enthralled, and I'm like, Lord Jesus. She wouldn't want to be about, oh yeah, because so and so is lazy. So and so say they can't get Section 8, but truthfully, it ain't that they can't get it. They too lazy to fill out the application for Section. I'm looking like, what? Too lazy to fill out the application for Section 8. And she was talking about it as if Section 8 was the best thing in life. Who don't want Section 8? I don't want Section 8. I don't. Like, I get that it's, oh, you have to be, I don't have time to even explain it. But, so it was that whole thing. So then, after that whole loud conversation, even though she was on the phone, you at work, girl, who had time for work? I'm like, who had time for work? It was just the loudest, craziest situation. And it was them, me and Carlydia, the dude and the girl. They had brought back two other parties, people who were sitting back there, and we were all looking like, this is the craziest, loudest, ghettoest conversation I've ever in my life seen. And then they got some food, so they ordered some food. The food came to the table. They was eating, talking, eating, talking. The baby starts screaming. Screaming, 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 screaming. And they kind of just was just hold the baby, but not like soothing the kid or nothing. At one point again, they put the baby in a little car seat thing and let it cry as they ate food. And then we seen, I'm like, it looked like they should be done soon. Nope, nope. They ordered a second round of food. The Section 8 lover came back to the table and grabbed the baby. Turns out the Section 8 lover was the grandmother. She was the grandmother, and she was tending to the baby. I was like, this is the most. See, but every time me and Carlini go out, we run into some weird stuff like that, to where it's like, if you ain't there and see it, you feel like, man, she lying. No, there was really discussing Section 8 and fucking people's mans, and who, it was the weirdest thing. And there was a group of older white people who was, and the table we were supposed to, the table they put us at was directly behind that family. And had we been sitting there, it would have been a whole problem. Okay. We were sitting far enough away to where it wasn't as aggravating as you would have thought. But if we were sitting like directly behind them, oh, I would have got pissed off. And that's when I would have thought, because it would have really disturbed my meal. As loud as y'all heard on that recording, we weren't even close to them, but that's how loud the kid was screaming. Okay. And but the older white people who were sitting like behind them kept looking like, oh my God. And it's sad because you see why some other races will judge Black people, because that situation was a judgeable moment. Me as a Black woman judged them other Black people because that was a judgeable moment. We have to realize to stop giving people judgeable moments about us. And that whole family gave a whole judgeable moment. And girl, so we didn't even ask the people to comp us, because by the time the baby was screaming, we were almost done eating. And at that point, we ordered more drinks, and because at that we was lushed. We were lush, so it really didn't matter. But and I go to that Red Lobster often because it's close to my house. And usually I don't have that kind of situation. But the waitress was amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was overall a great time. And a great time was had by all, or at least by me and Carly dear. And because she's one of my bestest friends, we've been friends since like 2002 or three. Um, for years, and I don't see her often because life is busy, and me and her do not go out in the winter, so we know that. So even at dinner, we said, "All right, I'll catch you." You know what I'm saying? Next spring. But we talk, here and there. But whenever we go out, we just sit and laugh and just have a good time and have drinks. And I love going out with people who I can have. I don't like being the only drinker at the table. I don't, because I don't really drink at home. I drink more when I'm somewhere and I'm being social. So it's just fun. And we both know, okay, we want these drinks. Okay. I want a Long Island. I want a, Malibu rum. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. It's just, a little bit better. But that was a whole Red Lobster duo story time. And the reason I can't really do video, because I would love to give y'all videos when I'm out doing stuff like that, but y'all know restaurants has music playing, so I can't load the video because of the music. So y'all can't hear the conversation because of the music. So you have to live vicariously through my story time. That was a long one. I'm sorry, y'all. I ramble on sometimes too much. I love Walmart pickup shopping. Oh, cool. I do Meyer shipped. I have my groceries delivered to me from Meyer, or I do Kroger click list, where I go to Kroger and just have them bring it out to my car, because I'm able to shop online, pick what I want, but not have to go and throw myself and be doing all that stuff. Anyway, thank you, my friend. Thank you. My friend makes her excuses for being plus size and tall to not buy online. No, chocolate Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn too. Buying online, you just when you shop, you can't shop online initially. You have to know your size first, because you want to be sure that you're ordering the right size. If you are tall or short, you're gonna have issues shopping inline or online. It's not gonna matter. But as long as you know what sizes you wear and what fits well in your body, shopping online isn't a problem. And I think people have to realize, shopping online, if you can't fit it, just send it back or go take it back to the store. It's not a big deal. Because when I do go to the store, rarely and buy something in the store, I don't go in there try it on. I like it. It's my user size. I'm gonna buy it. I'll go home, try it on in my own mirror. You know what I'm saying, without no shirt on, and do a little shimmy. And if I don't like it, I take it back. But you know what I'm saying, it is, I buy what I want based on what I want. I don't buy what I want based on going to the store and trying it on. Because sometimes, excuse me, in the store, because you're rushing, you may not even see yourself in the right light because you're just ready to go, you know. So yeah. Where do you get your lipsticks from? You always have the best shades. I have Fenty Beauty. Um Fenty Beauty. And well, no, I have Fenty Beauty, I have some Kat Von D's, I have some Urban Decays, I have a couple of Macs, but for the most part, for the videos that you guys see me in, I'm in Fenty Beauty. I'm going to probably do another makeup with lipstick haul to show the different colors I have, because I have not done one in a while. But we will see when I do that. But yeah, Fenty Beauty is amazingly great. Okay, the liquid lipsticks, and also the regular lipsticks. So yeah, Fenty Beauty, and I get them from online or from Sephora. I like Fenty Beauty's websites versus Sephora, because Fenty Beauty websites has free shipping. So yeah. Question, Greenleaf, do you think that Grace gave a child up for adoption in Phoenix? Yes, I do. I think I said that in my video. I agree. I prefer online shopping as well. I started picking up my orders in the stores because of you. Then you see, I've been trying to help y'all. Hey, Z to the I. Question. Hey, Jay Lee, in the future, are you thinking about a self-love trip? About where you're wanting to go for vacation later this year? I was just talking to my mama saying that I wanted to take a little breather, okay, a little vacation, just because I'm always on go. I just have to figure out when and where. So I don't know yet. But eventually, that's what a size chart is for. When I shop online, especially pants or leggings, I look for the elastic around the waist to determine if I will buy it or not. When I shop online, what I look for is, oh, thank you, I can't pronounce this, K something. I just seen your super chat. Thank you very much. Um, I just lost the question. Um, Oh, clothes shopping online. When I shop online, I look at the reviews to see what other people have said, and I always review the clothes I bought because I know how I hate going to a pair of pants, and I'm like, okay, are they long? Are they stretchy? Are they tight? Do they run small? And the remark will be, I love them. They were great, but not any detail. When I review a pair of pants, I'll say they have a little bit of stretch, but not too much. They are the perfect length. If you're short, I'm 5'1". I give details so that somebody else say, okay, I can picture what it would be like. I also sometimes will not look at the chart because sometimes I think the charts aren't based on true plus size sizes. Okay, and I say that because, like, for pants, I say all the time, I'm bigger in the midsection, but I have small legs, so most of the time, a pair of pants, the thighs are too big for me, and that sometimes sucks. Okay. So for me, I'm like, I have to try on pants, and that's how I will figure out if they fit for my body. But I will buy a pair of pants in my size, and if they don't fit, I'll just take them back to the store and get either a smaller size or a bigger size based on that pair of pants. Um, but I do look at, if it does or do not have elastic, if it does or does not, if it's not a skinny pant, it's not a skinny jean. For shirts, I'm like, okay, how low cut is it? Like, it's all these things, but I've done enough shopping to where I can literally see a shirt, I can see a pair of pants, I can see a dress, I can see a jacket, and I can know exactly how it would fit on me. So it just takes time to know what works for your body. Okay. Um, Anyone see Dave Chappelle stand up Sticks and Stones on Netflix? I loved it. I watched it. My mom watched it first on Netflix or whatever, and she said how funny it was. And I said, okay, I'm gonna watch it. And I watched, I think it was last Saturday or last week, one day last week. Maybe it was Monday, I don't know. But I watched it last week, and it was hilariously funny. I think I spoke on this on something. I'm not sure where. It may have been on my idea somewhere. But I saw the places where people were offended. I could understand why people who get offended on things would have been offended by certain stuff. I just wasn't offended. But I also get how some people don't get that comedians' jobs are to literally make fun of everything. That's what they do. They make fun of things that are inappropriate. Um, I think the only thing they don't make fun of is, like, national tragedies or whatever. Like, I don't think anybody will make fun of 9/11. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they know that. But certain scandals they're going to make fun of. And, I don't find it offensive when he said how, the trans person was at his shows laughing at all of his jokes, but the woman who, had went through something else couldn't laugh. And why was, this trans person laughing, but this other lady was, he said, I remember because the trans person used to be a man, I cackled my ass off. But again, he's a comedian, and I was even saying how once Eddie Murphy goes on his tour for comedy, I don't want him to be watered down. Like, I don't want to go to a comedy show where the comedian is trying to not offend people. Because if you go into comedy, or even if you go into anything trying to not offend people, I think that's stupid, because jokes are not meant to be offensive, and you can tell when someone's trying to be offensive versus them just telling a joke. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes people are just extra sensitive and they're offended by everything. And I'm not that person. I can sit listen to fat jokes, short jokes, dead people jokes, or whatever, and I'm not offended. But I can also understand why someone else may be offended. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna start watching. I thought the Dave Chappelle thing was hilarious. Okay. Um, Question: Are you dating? Do you find it harder than 10 years ago? Yes, I'm dating. Yes, it's harder than 10 years ago, mainly because of social media. 10 years ago, you could, like, meet people out. Now, when you go out, most people are on their phones. You know what I'm saying? And people are less interactive in person. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do date on, like, I'm on dating websites, but I don't really, actively use them as much as I could or whatever. Because I feel like whoever I'm supposed to be with, I will be with. But the dudes who I have went on dates with are just, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not looking for someone on date one to say, will you marry me? Not at all. I want to find someone I can get to know, but on date one, some guys are just idiots. And or they're not educated, or they text in shorthand, or talking to Carly yesterday. She's like, a guy she was talking to did not know what touche meant. I said, he didn't know what touche. What? What? I was like, so I'm like, it's just little stuff like that. And even though, you don't want to be nitpicky, I also don't want to be with a complete idiot. I need, I need conversation and communication. And I love a man who has a good conversation. And recently, I haven't I haven't met anybody who has a good conversation to hold my interest. And I mean, I want someone who is willing to like debate with me, but not get offended at the fact that we have two different opinions, because that's the difference. You can't get offended that my opinion differs from yours, and we should be able to laugh about our different opinions. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely is harder than it was 10 years ago. But 10 years ago, I settled for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no more of that. Because it's just I'm different now. So, Jaylee at 27 versus Jaylee now at 37 is I'm different from 10 years ago. So usually the people I met now, I might have still dated when I was in my 20s. I ain't doing that now. I'm looking for a husband. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want just like a fuck buddy. I don't want just somebody who's like, oh, okay, I'm just about whatever. No, I need you to be focused on something. So yeah, it's definitely harder than it was 10 years ago. But yes, I am dating, but I'm not in a relationship. Are you going to review Love and Marriage Love and Marriage this season? Possibly. I have to watch the last two episodes. As well, I noticed you don't do Teen Mom OG, but I kind of get they're boring. Yeah, it got boring for Teen Mom. Every once in a while I watch it and it'll give me I want to say something to you, and I'll say something about it on the video, but I'm not going to be consistently reviewing those shows, and mainly because again, not that many people watch. And I was saying the same thing every episode because it was the same thing every episode. So we shall see. Teen Mom 2 is coming on. I may review that because the girl Jade, who was on Young and Pregnant, is on there. But we shall see. I have my DVR set, but I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Have you watched the movie Ma? I have not. No, I didn't. But I see that it's on like Comcast now, but I'm not sure. Question your thoughts on the new It 2 movie. I didn't see It 1. So I don't know. I'm subscribed to this guy named Jeremy somebody on YouTube who reviews movies. So I just listened to his It 2 movie review. And when he said, I didn't know that It person ate people, and I didn't know that. So I don't know what it is. When I seen it, I don't like clowns. So I'm cool with clowns. I don't like killer clowns. So I'm like, okay, he's a killer clown. I don't need to watch it. And I'm like, I know it is like a Pennywise. I know that ain't Pennywise, but yeah, I didn't see part one. Ain't gonna see part two. But listen to his review of part two. I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't see part one. I don't want no uh killer clown eating people. I'm good on that. No, no, thank you. That show, Cray Jim Stone. Yeah, Jim Stone's, yeah, I like it very much. So, um, uh, what happened with Battle 210 reboot? No one has been talking about it. I still watch it. I like it. I hope it gets to season two. Not sure if that's gonna happen or not, but I watch. I like it. Again, for me, the reboot was like, hold on, I'm thirsty, and I'm gonna end this because it started in about an hour. Um, but the reboot to me made sense. The reboot, because it's been so long and they're completely adult older people, you can't have it be about them in high school. You just can't. And I'm like, and honestly, I don't care about older Donna and David. I don't care about I don't care about that. But having the real people play themselves as actors, rebooting the TV show made sense because they're still playing themselves like in third person or whatever. So I think it's smart. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm convinced Julie don't sleep. I don't sleep a lot, but when I do sleep, like I get like 5 hours a day. But then I have days when I get home, I'm just too tired and I get a little bit more. But yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep. But like last night, I went to bed at like 6 and I woke up today at 3. So I usually get more sleep on weekends. I wake up late on Saturdays and Sundays because I don't sleep at all during the week. So, but I'm also still up later on the weekends, but I'm just able to sleep in. So I don't. And once I'm able to quit my regular job, I'll be able to sleep a little bit more because I won't have to be up, at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. to review shows because I got to go to work the next day. So we shall see. But yeah, I don't get much sleep. I'm up every day until 5 a.m. Period. That's just it is what it is. And I'm just, having to do it the right way. Because again, if I don't, who will do it? Can I thank you, Jaylee, for your service right here now? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was cracking up on his IG. On my IG post. If y'all are not following me on IG, you really need to. You know what I'm saying? I post the funniest stuff on there because I can post whatever I want to post on my IG. So yeah, a lot of people and I've gotten a lot of more followers on IG, which I'm very, very grateful for. I think now I'm at where am I at on IG? I have a sneeze. I'm at 3244 on IG, and I've been consistently gaining more and more followers. The more I stay on every video to follow me on IG, mainly because that's where I post if a video was delayed, what I'm gonna do if I'm not gonna do something like. I'm popping on IG now. I post as much as I can. If I don't feel good, y'all can see what music I listen to. Sometimes I'm driving to work and I'll do a little song, sing a little song, gonna be funny or whatever. But you get more of my personality on IG than I think on YouTube because on YouTube it's about a whole video. But the music I like, a little bit more of my family life. Sometimes if I'm at work, I will record a video of me and Shannon being funny at work or whatever. So again, if you're not following me on IG, you need to. Okay, J_Lees_Corner, JAY_LEES_corner. But yeah, it's it is what it is. Chappelle was able to trans people. I don't know what that means, but okay. Um, dumb. Sorry. Just be yourself. Stop thinking about judgmental moments. Um, I was way behind. God damn it. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to see if I can see any. Hey, JJ. If I can see any stuff before I end up here. I'm just glad they was able to bounce back from the Comedy Central debacle. I think that'll be fine. Question on 90 Day Fiance. By the way, do you think the big secret is Summit is already married as she knew about it? I do think the secret could be that he's either already married or he's already committed to be married to someone else through his parents is what I think it may be. I can't wait to see what it is because I hope because we see Jenny. They showed a preview of Jenny completely devastated, crying about something, and we just don't know what it is. And so I'm like, either he left her because the parents won't agree to them being together, or he is already married or engaged, or he's what is it called, betrothed to someone through his parents, and that's why he's really hiding it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It can be either or. It's just kind of crazy either way because you can just see that something is up, and he keeps saying, it's a secret I'm keeping. I don't know how she's gonna react. I'm like, well, you better tell her. Julie, I was so happy to see your review, Married at First Sight. Yeah, I still watch Married at First Sight, but it's hard because um every episode isn't great. And in the beginning, sometimes it's really, really boring. So I feel like Married at First Sight is a show to where I can't review every week. Married at First Sight is a show to where when you, after like 4 episodes, you can kind of speak out the couples. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to review the finale because it say who stays, who goes, and I'll also do the reunion. But you know what I'm saying? That's the most I can do with that. But thank you for checking me out. Are you still recording? The Saints and Sinners does not come on here where I live. The season finale has already came on, so I stopped reviewing them because again, I always say if you see a review and I stop reviewing it, it's usually because not enough people are watching it, or I'm not interested. I'm not interested anymore. Um, but the season finale has already came on, and I think I did a review about the ending of it a couple weeks ago, honestly. But you know, it's not on right now. Jolie, do you like the singer Lizzo? I no, I don't dislike her. I haven't really heard the music. I've seen her perform on a show, so I can't say I like her because I haven't had a chance to like listen to her music. I have put her 2 albums on my title album list, so I will listen to her eventually, but I haven't listened to her yet. I mean, I like the Truth Hurts song, and that's all that I know. But you know, I don't know. Question: your nickname for people on different shows crack me up. As the leader, Respirator, you know, a Summer Bunny is White Fox. What will you name Dripping from the Black? I don't know. I called him pimping last time because he looks to be a pimp. I don't know, but it's gonna be something. And for me, the reason I give people nicknames is for 2 reasons. One, I'm very, very, very bad at names. I really, 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 really am, and that's a flaw of mine. Um, and then sometimes because we retain so much information for so many shows, it's easier if I have a name in mind for someone because that's what I can remember about their name if their name isn't exactly what it is. So that's the 2 reasons. One, I'm bad at names, and two, it's easier for me to make up my own name for that person. And then usually the name just ends up being funny. So uh yeah, I called him pimping. I kept saying pimping. I'm like, wait, that man name is Dripping. I don't, you know, I might call him Ink. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And the name just come to me. I don't like when I never sit and say, okay, what can I call so and so? Is as I'm reviewing whatever the show they're on, it's just what pops in my mind. Um, oh my god, I finally called you on live. Hello, Antoinette's E Smile. I can't. I need to make this thing bigger. It's so small. Can't see the words sometimes. Anyway, are we done? I think we're done with questions. What the hell going on, moderators? What does that mean? Will you review TV shows like the new Charm series? I don't know. I do watch a lot of shows on the CW, um, but I don't know if I'm going to review any of them. We shall see. I watched the original Charmed. I like the new Charmed as well. I think the new Charmed is a great reboot of the show, and it's a way to it didn't like dishonor the original one, and I like it so far. But I don't know if I'm going to actually um, re review with those shows. I don't know. Um, why was I put on timeout for asking what happened on Ambition? If you're put on timeout, you could be put on timeout because you keep asking the same question. But you know, please don't all cast people. Don't, you know. Right, and as Diva said, you were timed out for asking the exact same question in all caps. Like, if you ask your question once, I'll see it once I get to it. If you keep putting the same question in all caps, they will assume that you're a robot and they will delete you out. So again, you can ask your question once, you know, put the word question and we'll see it. And what happened on Ambitions? Watch my review. Watch my review. Anyway, and say Kelsey, you're under another name, and Kelsey, you may get put out. You may get blocked if you you keep putting the same shit. Okay. But whatever. Wow, new Charm series. I will tune in. Yes, it's out here. The trolls are out, and that's why I'm like, let me go ahead and pop out because y'all know I'm only on here for so long. Um. Oh yes, 3 sisters of color, which is that's really true. Um. Oh God. I'm just not getting to the all caps conversation. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Look, I love my moderators. My moderators never are putting people out for no reason. If a moderator puts you out for a reason, it's for a whole ass reason. So please don't question my moderators because they don't put people out for no reason. But if you keep asking the same question over and over and over in all caps, you will be put on timeout because it seems as if you are a robot. Okay, so please do not do that. But whatever. Um, what is going on here? I've always got her attention by writing in all caps. I don't like, in case you don't know, writing in all caps won't get my attention. I kind of ignore that. I don't like all caps. All caps means you're yelling. And, I don't like people yelling at me at all. Um, then Diva got it all caps. Lord. Um, Right, you were really asking the same question. In addition, she has asked that you put the questions. You see how my moderators do? You see what they do? Hey, anyway, question. Shout out. Look, I have this. This is the point. This is the. In case y'all don't know, this is the point for YouTubers having moderators. If y'all don't know, the the way that we see questions and comments from y'all is crazy. It's a lot going on. So sometimes we have moderators because moderators can see the crazy comments and they can delete them out. They also, tell y'all, hey, follow so and so here. Like they're telling y'all kind of what to do. Make sure to like the video, follow Jelly on here. That's what they do. But also, if they see somebody posting stuff continually, they will put you on timeout, which means calm down. So the moderators are here to help control the chat because you don't want the live person who was me seeing a bunch of craziness because it distracts me from talking to people and answering questions. So the moderators are here for a reason to kind of help control the chat so that I can easily see people who are talking to me versus people who are talking amongst themselves. So they will remind you, hey, put the word question. They will remind you, follow her on IG. They remind you of things that you're supposed to see that helps me not get distracted or it helps me see questions easier. The only time you should post a question like more than once is if you put your question without the word question or whatever, and you will repost it and put okay question. Da, 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 da. So they're here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So please always remember to respect the moderators the same way you guys respect me. If they put you on timeout, it's usually for a reason. Okay, you can ask them one time, "Hey, why was I put on timeout?" Please believe they will answer your question. Okay, thank you, love you all, love you all. What's your favorite thing about being single? The fact that I don't have to share my closet. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy not having to consistently worry about someone else. You know what I'm saying? And how they feel. That's the one good thing about being single. At the same time, what I don't like about being single is I have to put my own gas in my car. I have to put up my own groceries and bring my own groceries in the house. If I see a spider, I have to kill it. You know what I'm saying? So like it's the little things. But for the most part, I love being able to not have to answer to someone else. Um, and I want to find the right person to answer to, basically. So, but yeah, I like, not having to answer to somebody else, you know, period. I love your reviews. Thank you. Thank you. I say raindrop might be a good nickname. Thank you. I be queefing. I be I sister, I farted, I thought you should know. Well, thank you. And you just gave me $2. People are just weird. Anyway, I'm gonna end this pretty soon because I'm like that was once people start putting in stupid shit, I don't have time for the bullshit. Um Also I'm cutting my mama's in here. Uh Kelsey, Kelsey, girl or guy, I need you to calm the fuck down. Okay? I mean look, don't get me started on it, okay? The energy in here is not off. It's not. It's you. Calm on down. Okay, again, please respect my moderators. Please respect me. Okay. The back and forth, I don't understand it. I don't need it. I don't want it. That's not what we do here. You know what I'm saying? We be chilling. Okay, we be chilling. And I don't want that. If you to stop it, like, period. I don't like it. Y'all know I want everybody to get along. I don't have time for the foolishness. Okay. We are gonna all have a great time, a great week. The point of me being here is so we can all have a good time. Okay. I'm not on live too much. If you have an issue with the moderator, email me. Okay, but don't be in the chats arguing about shit. Because they would have they can silence you. And I won't even see it. God. I didn't got down like, oh my God. No, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord, I'm just seeing too much. Um, what is going on? Question: Do you wear mostly liquid lipsticks? I know you like Fenty, but curious, which your favorites are. I wear liquid lipsticks, yes. Um, but Fenty is my favorite. I have Kat Von D liquids, and I still prefer the Fenty liquids. Kat Von D liquids has more colors. They do, but they are harder to get off my face. They're harder to wipe off. Whereas Fenty Beauty is just better. But if you want colors, if you want more colors, definitely go to Kat Von D. And Kat Von D isn't bad. It's just, it takes a little bit more effort to get this stuff off my lips than, it would if it was Fenty or whatever. But yeah, I more wear Fenty liquids than anything else. Like I have even my Urban Decay ones are cool, but I don't like it because it kind of smears. So like as I'm drinking water, as I'm talking, it kind of wears off my lips, and that's why I like liquid. Liquid doesn't wear off as fast. Will you be watching the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills now that Garcelle is on there? Yes, and I will probably review it now that she's on there. When does it come? I gotta figure out when it comes on. Do you still watch Queen of the South? I still do, and I know it got approved for season 5, so I'm very happy about that. I love the fact that I'm sad that they killed Javier. I was like, no, por qué when he died, but I like how he went out, and so I thought that was great. But I think Queen of the South is the absolutely positively great show, and I love, love, love it. Uh, was it was Kelsey still muted? Okay. I'm like, Lord Jesus, it's going crazy. Um, okay, we're gonna end it here. Okay, because it's a lot. I keep saying Kelsey gotta go. The trolls, the trolls, the trolls. And when you're on live, more trolls pop on, so it's good. But we're going I'm trying to get to the last question. Um, yeah, before the trolls came in. Are you watching Married to Medicine tonight? Yes, I am. I will be reviewing it as well. Uh I'm just seeing all my moderators talking towards the end. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna end it here. What do you think about Fenty basically saying he not Alex baby father? Oh, Fetty saying he not Alex. Fetty and Alexa Sky, I don't even care. I feel like they are so far removed from the spotlight to where if they haven't had a DNA test by now, one of them don't care. And it's either him or her. And I'm like, at this point, I don't either. But I think it's his daughter. He just don't want to be held accountable because she probably has a lot of medical expenses. Anyway, I'm going to end here because I have been on here for too dang long. I am done. I love you all. Okay, I love you all. Point to the period. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were a bot, even if you were taken out for saying stuff, I think what this is what I'm gonna end this on. The lives are a point of me being able to interact with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all can ask me questions and I can answer them. However, I'm only one person. Okay. And so if you popped in just now and you asked me a question, I'm about 10 or 15 minutes behind on questions because I'm answering questions one by one. What you cannot do is come in here and assume that you ask a question and I instantly see it. And if I don't see it, I'm ignoring you. Give me a chance to get to your question. And if you are in here enough, you know it just takes time for me to get to some questions. So, yes, if you are consistently asking the exact same question over and over and over, you will be removed or at least put on timeout because it seems like you are a bot. And when you come back in, and keep doing it, they will keep removing you. Okay. And then when the moderators give you a reason as to why you were removed, it doesn't make sense to start kind of debating back and forth about what you usually do. Like, oh, I usually type in all caps because it gets her attention. I don't like anyone typing to me in all caps. It's yelling. I think it's rude. Okay. But half the time, I don't have time to address it. But again, my channel is stress free, drama free. I don't want anybody yelling or arguing with anybody. So again, if you are a JayBird and you are here for the loveliness of it all, you know, don't keep asking me the same question over and over. Give me a chance to see it. The most thing that you will do is follow the directions of the moderators, which tells you the moderator's job is to say, if you have a question for Jay Lee, please put the word question first or question marks and then put your question. That's how I see it. If y'all ask questions and you don't have that in there, I won't see it. But you keep posting it the same way, ain't gonna help me see it. It's gonna make it look like you're a bot. Okay? And again, do not sit in the chat and argue with moderators. And moderators don't argue with the people. Like, let's keep putting them in timeout. Like, once you tell them something that they keep going back and forth, we're going to ignore them. Okay? Because we want to be a positive atmosphere, and I don't want anybody, you know what I'm saying, fellas getting ruffled. Okay? This is a positive space. Okay? We all love each other. There's a lot more going on in life. But look, don't be in here asking me the same question all cap. I don't even like that. I don't. No tea, no shade or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But be nice, be kind. And again, it takes me time to see the question. Okay, somebody asked me about the red lobster stuff. It took me 10 minutes to talk about it. So I was 10 minutes behind on questions. So, love. I love you all. Okay, I love you all. Are you reviewing Growing Up Hip Hop New York? I am. It'll be up sometime today. But yeah, I think we done, y'all. I think we done. Anyway, I love you all. My moderators are not rude. They're not. I can say that for a fact. Okay? They're all really nice. So, no, no, no. So we're gonna leave that at that. Anyway, love you all. Bye. Girl. Bye y'all. Love you all. Bye y'all. Love you all.